This is the new series of videos, Start Speaking Portuguese Now with Shadowing Exercises. And in case you don't know what shadowing exercises are, I will just summarize it. So I will say a sentence and you will try to say it at the same time as me, but copying exactly my pronunciation, intonation, and rhythm. I will walk you through and teach you how to do that, but the main idea is that when we practice shadowing exercises, we are really training our listening at the same time because it makes easier to understand what people say and why they do such modifications, and also it will help you sound more natural and less robotic. So let's do it together. So first, you will listen to me and you can try to repeat after me. So, for example, eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Okay, now let's discuss here some patterns, sounds, and stress. So the first thing I want to highlight is that I really emphasized the verb amo. So I said eu amo with more passion, let's say, and then I said the rest of the sentence. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Can you hear that? Now, the second thing I want you to notice is that the verb amo is not pronounced really with an O. I actually say u, eu amo, eu amo. And this happens a lot with any words that end in O. Brazilian Portuguese speakers tend to modify the sound O to U at the end of words. So here you will see that I put in red the parts that we modify and in green the sounds that we modify it to. Eu amo. Second thing to pay attention to is that whenever we have a verb in the infinitive form, many people will tend not to say the letter R, and they will actually emphasize the vowel that comes before it. So, for example, here we have sair, caminhar, tomar. Depending on the accent, the person will say sair, caminhar, tomar. So that's why I put the letter R in gray for you to see that it's not really pronounced, and I put an accent mark just to represent the sound that is stronger. So I will say the whole sentence again and try to pay attention only to the verbs sair, caminhar e tomar, alright? Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Did you notice that I'm not saying the letter R and instead I'm emphasizing the vowel? I hope so. Now let's see one more thing. The preposition para most of the times will be pronounced as pra. So we completely eliminate the first A and we say pra. Some people will even say pa, depending on the situation, the level of formality that the situation requires, etc., etc. So we will say pra. Eu amo sair para caminhar. All right? Now, again, we have no. And as I said, for words ending in O, we tend to pronounce as U. So here we will say nu instead of no. Nu. Can you notice the difference? No, nu, no, nu. They are different vowel sounds. Okay, next word. We have the word parque. Parque. And this word ends in the vowel E, but we make it sound as I. Parque. Parque. We don't say parque, but we say parque. And again, this happens a lot with words ending in the vowel E. Many people will pronounce it as I instead. And the next word is E. And here, if you are saying this conjunction in a sentence, most of the times, at least for people with the accent as I have, I'm from Rio de Janeiro, so my accent is carioca, I will say I. So let's say the whole sentence until now. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Now let's see the rest of the sentence. As I said, the verb in the infinitive form will sound as tomar, and a very interesting pattern in Brazilian Portuguese is that whenever you have the letter L at the end of words, we will again modify the sound to sound like U. This is really common. You will, if you really start paying attention to how people speak in the streets and in normal everyday situation, you will notice that they speak like that a lot. Instead of saying sol, it's like so, so. And this happens with all words ending in the letter L. Sol, mel, for honey, mel. So pay attention whenever you are saying words ending in L. Make sure to pronounce it as U instead of L. And good news for you, na praia, there is no modification. It's just as it is written. Okay, now let's say the whole sentence again. But this time I will rewrite the sentence according to the sounds. Please do not write like that because it's not correct. But I'm just representing here the way the sounds work in Portuguese in this sentence. Okay? So let's do it again. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Now I will say it slowly and you can try to repeat after me. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Your turn. And now you will try to say it at the same time as me. And bonus point if you record yourself and then you listen to it later, because then you will really recognize where you're not sounding just like me, and then you can improve it if you want to. So let's do it 5 times. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. 2. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. 3. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. 4. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. Eu amo sair para caminhar no parque e tomar sol na praia. If you like this video, you already know what to do. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel and leave a comment down below. I will be really glad to read it. See you next time. Bye.